It's the last Friday of November. I've got my credit card and a Starbucks pumpkin spice latte, and that can only mean it's Black Friday, baby. Now, let's check my email inbox for all of those super sweet Black Friday deals. Oh, there's one, there's another, there's 3 more, here's another 7. Okay, wait, slow down, hold on. Ah! If you're new here, hello, my name is Jen. I am your resident email geek, and having worked with email for over 10 years now, I can totally understand how much of a struggle it can be to get your emails to stand out in the inbox on busy promotional periods like Black Friday. But with the right strategic planning and creativity, you can exponentially increase the chances of your emails catching the recipient's attention. So in this video, I'm going to share my top tips to help you get your emails to stand out in the inbox this Black Friday. If you find this video useful, please do consider subscribing. It really helps the channel so that I can help knowledge share with you on all things email. Now let's get started. Tip number 1 is don't wait until Black Friday itself to alert your customers of your Black Friday offer. Sending pre-Black Friday emails as part of your Black Friday campaign is a crucial strategy for ensuring that your subscribers are ready and eager to receive your Black Friday emails on the big day itself. Your key focus here should be to build anticipation, excitement, and curiosity surrounding Black Friday whilst traffic is lower, so that your subscribers are more likely to actively seek out your Black Friday emails when traffic is at its peak. Here are some examples of companies that I think have done this really, really well. First up, check out this example from Peel. This email uses a winning combination of curiosity and exclusivity. The simple, bold headline of "What could it be?" does a great job of compelling the user to click through and see what the deal is. And in getting their customers to do that, they become more invested in the offer because they've had to take an action to learn more about it. Also, pay attention to the call to action button here. You're invited makes this offer appear exclusive and suggests to the recipient that they're getting an opportunity that isn't offered to everyone. This is a great way of making your customer feel valued and reinforcing their loyalty to your brand at this critical time. The next example is this pre-Black Friday product launch email from Tinker. Now, this email uses a very straightforward but highly effective technique where they've incorporated a simple GIF with a blacked out product image in keeping with the Black Friday theme. Notice how there's no call to action buttons or flashy imagery fighting for your attention here. Just a really simple headline, "Let the countdown begin." They've even subtly included a very clever play on words, "watch for it," which ties in their product offering with the sole focus of this email, building anticipation. Finally, let's talk about this really clever and unique approach taken by Article. In their pre-Black Friday campaign, they're actively telling shoppers not to make a purchase this weekend, and this stands out as a complete juxtaposition to most of the sales-driven marketing emails that the recipient is used to receiving. The simplistic aesthetic of this email really helps to drive that message and build curiosity about why they're making such an unusual suggestion. Remember, take advantage of the lower traffic prior to Black Friday and use this time as your opportunity to build anticipation, excitement, and curiosity around your Black Friday deals. Now let's move on to tip number 2. Focus on your subject lines. When you're competing with lots of other emails for your recipient's attention, your subject line is more important than anything else because this is what compels the user to open your email. Your subject line is like your shop window. Now, you could have the most amazing shop in the whole world with brilliant products and fabulous decor, but that means nothing if your shop window isn't enticing enough to get people to walk in. There are several different approaches that you could take with your subject line. So I've picked out some of the ones that I think can work really, really well for Black Friday. 1. Offer a clear benefit to the recipient. If your Black Friday deal is really strong, then consider making this the focus of your subject line. This is one of the best ways to indicate to the recipient that there is a clear benefit to them opening your email. Here are some examples that I think do this really well. This approach can be super effective, but only if your Black Friday deal is really strong. Remember, you're going to be competing with lots of other campaigns for your recipient's attention, so your deal has to be enticing enough to stand out. And subject lines like these just aren't going to cut it. So if you know that your offer isn't likely to be able to compete with some of the other offers that are landing in the recipient's inbox, then consider using one of these next approaches that I'm going to show you instead. 2. Use the FOMO marketing technique. We humans are a risk-averse species, and this is what makes the fear of missing out technique have such a powerful impact on our psychology. Subject lines like these create a heightened sense of urgency and appeal to innate consumer desire not to risk losing out on a golden opportunity. 3. Exclusivity plus curiosity equals win. We've already seen from the pre-Black Friday examples that exclusivity combined with curiosity is a winning formula, and this works in your subject lines as well. These examples don't reveal the exact deal that I'm going to get, which piques my curiosity, and they also make me feel favoured as a customer because they suggest that I'm getting something that isn't available to everyone. 4. Acknowledge the chaos. This is a somewhat different approach, but I really like these subject lines that acknowledge the chaos of Black Friday because it demonstrates empathy and understanding with the consumer about what they are experiencing. And this is a great approach for deepening that relationship between your customer and your brand and using that loyalty to entice a click. These approaches can work really well, but regardless of which approach you choose, there are 2 things that you really need to avoid when it comes to your Black Friday subject lines. Too spammy. With all of the hype surrounding Black Friday, it can be very easy to fall into the trap of sounding spammy. Now, this can have a detrimental effect on your email open rates and your campaign's performance as a whole. So try and avoid these mistakes. The only thing that all caps and overkill on exclamation mark screams is spam. Repetitive use of emojis can be distracting and diminish the impact of the subject line. Too many superlative words like best, amazing, and win big can make your email appear exaggerated and untrustworthy. And the next thing you want to avoid is being too generic. If your Black Friday subject line can be described as generic, you're doing it wrong. But if you want to be ignored so hard that you begin to question your own existence, go ahead and use these completely uninspiring subject lines. Remember, your subject line is crucial to the success of your Black Friday campaign, so take the time to ensure that you're using the right approach for your emails. My third and final tip is to focus on content which actively engages your recipient. Research suggests that the average consumer now sees up to 10,000 advertising messages per day, and on Black Friday this number is going to be elevated even higher, which means that you're going to have to work harder to keep your recipient's attention once they've opened your email. But fear not, because I've got some great examples to demonstrate how this can be done effectively with really engaging content. Take a look at this awesome example from Bose. They've incorporated a really cool gamification element to their Black Friday campaign with this interactive scratch card feature. This is a really great way to use that curiosity tactic to get people engaging with the content to reveal the offer. The next example I've got for you is from Gymshark. Their Black Friday email invites users to partake in a hunt for discount codes on their website. This is really clever because it puts customers in competition with each other and really taps into that FOMO mindset of wanting to get the deal before somebody else does. Another tactic, which can be a great way of engaging your recipient, is to use humour. Check out this hilarious email from Cards Against Humanity, where they've created their very own You Give Us $5 Black Friday event email. The comical copy combined with the huge over-the-top call to action button is a great way of getting the user to click through and engage with their website. Remember, focus on content that engages the user so that you have the best chance of keeping your recipient's attention when they open your Black Friday email. I hope that these examples have helped inspire you for your Black Friday campaigns. If you have any questions about any of the tips that I've covered in this video, please do leave me a comment and I will come back to you as soon as possible. And if you'd like to share some of your own best Black Friday practices, please leave me a comment. I would love to hear them. I'd like to finish this video by wishing you every success with your Black Friday campaigns. If you'd like some more email geekery, why not check out this next video and I will catch you over there as soon as I finish my pumpkin spice latte. Your subject line